there, this is AnY, once again on my own for a first impressions video. As far as I know, AnY and Peanut are going to do their own video as well. I was a bit of a party pooper today, so it will be up on AnY's channel as usual, so check out this if you want a bit of a second first impressions opinion thingy from Germans. For whom the sweetie Belle tolls. Another slice of life David Polsky episode. First I have to say I couldn't tell that it was a Polsky episode, which is basically something good because the whole Polsky debate pretty much circles around the aspect that he is the slapstick guy, and even so, knowing that it is a slice of life rarity episode by Polsky, I kind of have to compare it to Rarity Takes Manhattan. I really loved it to bits at the time, and about this one we will see right now. The ironic part is, in the beginning I had a really good feeling about it. The interaction between Sweetie Belle and Rarity really had the feeling that yes, they learned from Sisterhood Social. It was a really good in-between episode. Sweetie Belle is still admiring her big sister and trying to help and being over enthusiastic about it, but when Rarity tries to slow her down, Sweetie Belle's able to show a certain level of understanding, and Rarity also shows a certain level of understanding. So then, after this kind of good premise, with Rarity and Sweetie Belle having grown and showing a little bit more of understanding for each other, we get this part where Sweetie Belle is an extreme child. I mean, yes, she is a child character. She is supposed to be this way, but I am aware that especially children are very self-centered and egocentrical and simply lack a certain level of empathy they hopefully develop throughout their life. I know quite a lot of people, especially also adults, who never develop those skills, but hey, not the topic for now. The aspect is Sweetie Belle still has to develop the skills. She still thinks about herself first, and she lacks to keep in mind that other people have their own stuff going on as well. But it was over the top in my eyes. It was like when she actually throws a tantrum at her sister for making dresses which were a goddamn favor to her. She came in last minute, asked for the dresses, and then she complains about the dresses being too good and outshining her. I mean, okay, apparently she got her trauma from her 5th birthday, which is revealed to be a misunderstanding as well. But, oh my god, what a bitch! Seriously, this was my thought when I saw the scene when Sweetie Belle went all rampage, and I was like, whoa. Where went all the admiration for her big sister? But okay, I understand it. It was about her wanting to realize her own pet project and having this feeling to be outshined and having such a glamorous big sister. Probably this is a running theme throughout their lives that she gets outshined by Rarity. So, okay. I can buy the plot so far, I cannot buy the presentation of it. Then with the dream frequencies, they were such a mixed bag. On the one hand, there were really creative elements in it, the transitions were nice, and on the other hand, Luna was just walking the uncanny valley the whole time. I was just like, oh my, why is she acting this way? She acts so strange, and I see you have to find a way to make her not be there completely, be just this phantom thingy Luna becomes in other people's dreams, but oh my god, it didn't work. Sorry guys, it did not work. Even so, yeah, the hoof stump thingy, and oh my god, did they do a Christmas Carol? I mean, first they watched the past, then they watched the present, or the close present with only a few hours ago, and then they watched a potential bad future with some kind of ghostly, spiritly guide. I mean, really, why hasn't this been the Christmas episode? What really made me crack up was when Sweetie Belle runs into Luna in Candlelight and was like, oh, thank God, it is just a dream. And Luna is just like, no, it's not. This was a nice twist on the whole thing, even so it kind of was obvious at this point that it probably is not a dream again. The episode really had elements that shined. It was clunky at times. It was like, this must have been obvious in the storyboard that this is kind of weird. Did nobody proofread or anything? Megan, aren't you the head writer in charge of stuffness? But yeah, some fun oddities I came across along the episode I just want to address. First, what was up with Shirley right before the play? Had somebody taken away her Ritalin, or did she get too much coffee? She was like, this is not a quiet and empathic teacher figure. This is just like some really, really overexcited, I don't know, showmare? Spike! Once again, only this kind of weird, out of nowhere cameo, kind of like, hey, we the writers haven't forgotten that he is there, but we don't know what to do with him, so we give him a line or two, and he's never seen before or after. But yeah, at least he wasn't at the short end of the stick. He was actually there, giving a little bit of explanation, and he was not a complete idiot. He was, once again, just so cramped in for having him in it. Okay, this play was basically for the CMC and their closest friends. I see Snips and Snails and a bunch of adults. I'm not adding anything to this, I'm just pointing it out. Once again, back to the 5th birthday. Who the heck are those children? I mean, I guess it is Ponyville, so shouldn't this be her classmate she still has? I mean, the leading girl kind of reminded me of Diamond Tiara, and I was like, is she maybe it? But the hair was too pink, so she couldn't be Diamond Tiara, but I was like, who are those kids? God damn it. And then the dolphin thingy. I mean, there is this dolphin cutie mark, quite a few ponies have, so I kind of guess Sapphire Shore. I mean, the name kind of suggests that maybe she has also something. I'm not sure if her cutie mark had been shown before, but maybe she has a dolphin cutie mark, and that's why. But it was like a rather quick solution. Kind of ironic that when an actual goddess enters the scene, it is not a Deus Ex Machina moment, because it kind of makes sense that Luna was there to help Sweetie Belle, since she actually knew about the problem and it happened in Canterlot and everything. But it was still a little bit like, okay, and Luna is coming in, helping with the stitching and even giving the great idea with the dolphins. Like, okay, I just buy it, whatevs. Overall, as an episode, I would say it was a good one. It had moments that were really shining moments. Moral-wise, it was actually an interesting approach, since they really took the whole big sister, small sister thing and being a child and not realizing the problems other people have, shining a certain light on it was a good thingy. And I would say this aspect, this kind of moral aspect, did not fail. It was weird at times, but it did not fail. Overall, from a personal point of view, not an episode I can dig into too much, because the aspects that threw me off will probably always throw me off, like weird Dream Luna and Sweetie Belle's extreme, appropriate but annoyingly immature behavior. And oh my god, it was really painful to watch when Sweetie drew out the stitches. So, I can see people really liking this episode. Even so, if anybody likes it for fanboying over Luna, sorry, this was not Luna's best appearance, not to say one of her weaker ones, or at least her presentation. The idea of her action was actually good. It was better than in Sleepless in Ponyville, where she was really very shoehorned in, and this time she actually got a role. She was there rather early on, somewhat about, I don't know, a third into the episode, and she was actually there for the resolution, so she was better integrated in the whole story, but her presentation was off, kind of. As I said, good episode. It really, really had its flaws. Many people probably can overlook. For me personally, it's more like, will not really get in my Hall of Fame. Nevertheless, an episode worth watching at least once. This is AnY saying see you soon.